Welcome, guys, and we're back at it again. USVI Chess and ISV International. We are in the Olympiad playlist of the year 2022, 44th in Chennai, Southern India, guys. And our first win of the tournament goes to Mr. Justin M. Hare with a victory against an opponent rated 200 rating points higher than himself, which is an achievement at the world stage where there's so much pressure, and I'm sure there's so much movement, people moving around. It's hard to focus, hard to concentrate, right? And he did it, and he achieved here with the black pieces, guys. Now, this was our first result, and this led to our first result in the round, and we drew, right, against Togo. So this was quite a feat, and I have to commend my comrades here for just representing us so well. A draw in the third round is very impressive, 2-2. And thanks to Justin, we ended up drawing against an African nation. So let's go, guys. And this was a shorter game, but I want to demonstrate. I want to go over the game, give some commentary, and show how Justin really, gave it to his opponent here and didn't allow for any sort of tricks. Justin played extremely solid, very tactical, and according to the engine here in this game, he played the best moves in the middle game. So let's go over it now. Let's go over this now together. Those of you who are watching, students, players, ISV, admins, and trainers, let's go. E4, E6. Justin prepares for the French defense, which is just beautiful. I have never seen him play the French defense before, so this is exciting stuff for myself. D4, D5, ED5, ED5. So we go for the exchange French, guys, in this round 3, board 3, and This is really exciting stuff. C4. So, guys, now we're transposing into a semi-Slav defense with C6. I really like the opening already. I haven't seen this in a while. Knight to F6 and bishop to D3. G6, knight F3, bishop G7, short castle, short castles. Okay, so let's look at the position, guys. It's virtually even. White is saying, well, I haven't developed yet on the queen side, and neither has black. But I think that the fact that, Justin got his dragon bishop there on G7 developed. I think there's good hopes here for black. Okay, so H3, obviously H3 wasn't best here. It was best to just play knight to C3 or maybe even, bishop F4, bishop G5, but instead we saw H3, and this allows Justin to play B6. Maybe he wants to play bishop A6, and that's exactly what he played in this position, guys. He wants to capture the D3. So maybe Justin was hoping for a line like this, right? And then after this, well, you can make your way forward, I guess. Right? Or can you? No, you got to go backwards. Okay, knight back to C7. Okay. Then if takes. Okay, so good stuff so far. A little virtual analysis, guys. I kind of got sidetracked there for a moment. Well, it's good to show. I just wanted to see the line for myself. So in this position, Mr. Egby Thierry did not take on A6. Instead, he played knight to C3, developing, and bishop D3, queen D3, B5, and after B5, guys, we see knight to E5. So I like this position so far. I think black's doing just fine. Not too much pressure. Typically, white has a more solid king side in the semi-Slav defense. You always kind of have a backward C6 pawn, but that's okay because black is going to take advantage of the king side, and that's exactly what Justin does in this game, guys. Knight E5, FE5, and A5. A5, guys, turns out to be the star move in this position. So Justin found the best move in the position, and this is going to chop the queen side. BA5, rook A5, A4, BA4, rook A4, rook A4, and knight A4. That was just excellent. That combination was executed perfectly, and this is going to work out in black's favor, despite black being behind here in the center of the board with the 3-2 pawns in the center, okay? So it's not really a any pawn lost for black, guys. Maybe it is, but at the same time, black is creating initiative and development for himself in this positional game, okay? The semi-Slav. So queen A6 and queen H4, exclam. Now I'm ready to put pressure on you. Now there's a threat here, queen E4. That comes with check to the white king. Very well spotted by Justin. Rook to D1, knight B8, attacking the queen, queen A7, F6. Justin doesn't care about that. Doesn't care about E6 either. because after f5 and bishop to e3, queen e4 is excellent, and bishop back to f2. Now just capturing on e6, not allowing that passer to make any more progress, and now it makes its way off the board. Rook e1, queen d7. Queen d7 is really nice now because of just captures, and black's doing just fine here. I don't know if white really has a continuation here. Well, this would be something, I suppose, but maybe just not the best. I don't know. You could always make your way up here, right? And then just attack that pawn again, or just bring the king over, right? There's a lot of options here. So that would be one way to play that. Justin's opponent in this game did not go for the exchange. Instead, he went for queen to a8, which I don't really understand quite as much. You could always... He's saying, well, you can't really move the knight because I'll just capture it on an a6. But again, queen to c7, rook e6 is a fine continuation. Justin had plans for this kingside onslaught anyway, probably early in this game. I know exactly what Justin was doing in this game, and I can share it with you guys and commentate on it perfectly because I feel his moves and I know what he's doing, so I can commentate precisely to give us the best direction in this modus operandi. Guys, yeah, queen a7. Now he just wants to get to the 7th rank and get the rook probably to f7 someday. Anyways, now we see that e-pawn that was always going down, right? Bishop d4, queen d4 check, king f1, and now here comes the rolling f-pawn up the board, and this is going to be a winning position for black after f3 and rook to e7, queen d3 check, king f2, yes, queen to d2, king f1, f2, and okay, so that wasn't how the line went. It was queen d4 check, king f1, f2, rook f7 now, and Justin said, well, I don't need to worry about capturing here. Yeah, captures, then captures, and this is the idea that the guy had planned, right? And, black is still up in exchange here and up 2 pawns and still completely winning. So Justin says, oh, never mind any of that. I'm just going for the win here. Queen d1 check, king g1, and king f3. And in this position, Thierry Ebre from Togo resigned the game, guys, okay? So Kossi resigned and Justin won. And at this point, he had 200 rating points. So I think Justin should have got a lot of rating points this game. I mean, this is excellent. It's a team game, guys, at the Olympiad. And Justin really pulled through for the team by gaining a full point in this round and securing a draw against another country. Congratulations, guys. I know, Justin, this is your first Olympiad, and this was a really nice result to share. We've already covered some games previously from round 6. You guys can check those out on the playlist. And take care, everyone. Good luck with your chess online and over the board, as usual. And I'm going to have the next game up here very shortly. It was Connor's win in the Kuwait round 6. And we're going to show his win against a candidate's master very shortly here. Take care, everyone. Hope you got something out of this ISV chess. Take care, guys, and bye-bye for now. Much more to come. And see everyone on the other side.